tonight after Patrick here, we have Chris Palombi running for Congress in Maryland's 5th Congressional District.
Good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? All right, I had a couple questions to ask you all first. Who is tired of career politicians? Who is tired of government overreach? Who wants to make liberty win in 2022? All right, so again, as Dylan said, I'm Chris Palombi. I'm from Maryland. I'm running for Congress. I ran in 2020. I'm running again in 2022 in Maryland's 5th Congressional District. I just won my primary 2 weeks ago. Had 6 primary opponents. I got 70% of the vote, because you know why?
You don't suck!
I put uniting everybody under the banner of liberty as a priority on my platform. So real quick about my background. I'm a former U.S. Capitol Police officer. And during my time there, I got to see how dysfunctional Congress is. Both the left and the right. I got to see the political divide. I got to see who really pulled the strings in the walls of Congress. And I'll tell you what, it's not we the people. It's the lobbyists, it's the special interests, it's the political parties. They have more power and pull than any of us. And who woke me up during my time working there was the great Dr. Ron Paul. Because he put on the emphasis of we the people, the Constitution, putting that first. Let me go back to that, we the people. The 3 most powerful words in our government.
Amen.
It's not for the bureaucrats, it's not for the kings, the queens, the oligarchs, unlike the bureaucrats like Fauci. It's for us to be empowered, to be emboldened, to take control of our lives. And that's what I plan on doing too. But again, as you all see, our rights and liberties, they've been stripped away, not just the past couple of years, but let's go back the past 20 years.
Yep.
You had the Patriot Act. It took away our rights and freedoms. It took away, and it's been expounded upon ever since. You saw what the Obama administration did to have warrantless wiretaps of our cell phones and our data.
Unacceptable.
And then you take a look at the National Defense Authorization Act, what that has done. I worked on Capitol Hill when the Tea Party started, the boom. And I remember Senator Harry Reid was saying how those Tea Partiers are acting like terrorists. And when they put in the National Defense Authorization Act, how anybody who with the mere suspicion of aiding and abetting terrorism could lose their due process, I said, ooh, we're on a slippery slope. And now look what's happening now under the Biden regime. How they're having the DOJ attacking everybody.
Yep.
Just for having different views and opinions.
The Ministry of Truth!
Absolutely. And then look what's happening now the past couple years of the COVID regulations. Our rights and liberties are at attack. And like I said, I ran in 2020. I didn't win. But is that a reason to give up?
No!
Just like in 1776 when George Washington, they lost in the Battle of Long Island. They were bloody. Did they give up?
No!
No. George Washington rallied the troops and spoke about the importance of having our rights and liberties, to be free people, to fight against a tyrannical government. Led them across Christmas night in Windsor, Jersey, the Battle of Trenton, and they won, and we have the greatest country ever.
Amen.
So like I said, real quick, I know I got a couple minutes, we'll be very, very quick. We got a lot of speakers. But in 2020, that's not a loss. I flipped 9 precincts against the second most powerful person in Congress, Steny Hoyer. And you know how? Just like Young Americans for Liberty promotes, it's door knocking, operation at the door. I went door knocking to deep blue Democrats' houses. And when I knocked on their doors, I said, I'm running for Congress. And I got to ask you all questions. Do you trust the federal government?
No!
I love you all. 9 times out of 10 of them, they said the same exact thing. So right there, we found something that we agree upon. That we want our rights and liberties. We don't want a tyrannical government. We want to have taxation. Taxation is...
Yeah!
There you go. And we were able to pull people over. Where we flipped 9 precincts. We flipped the heavy blue part of the precinct. We've got 13% of the game won. So we're going again. And it's not time to give up. So every one of you all here, I thank you all so much for your time, your effort, your support. Volunteer, all races. A rising tide raises all ships, right?
Yes.
And what I want you all to do is continue that fight because it's worth every bit and ounce of it. So let's go make liberty win in 2022. Thank you all very much.
Hell yeah!
Let's give it up for Chris Palombi.